Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that might hit home for a lot of us. If you're still single, you might be asking yourself, why is this happening? What's the deal? Well, stick around, because in this video, I'm going to share 9 surprising reasons you might still be single, reasons that you might have never even considered before. And hey, I might even spot a few of my own blind spots along the way. Being single doesn't always have to be a bad thing, but I know it can be frustrating when it feels like everyone around you is pairing up. So, let's get into it and start unpacking these reasons to help you understand where you're at, and maybe even how to shift things for the better. Section 1. The reality of being single. Alright, so let's set the stage for a second. Being single. It's not the worst thing ever, right? In fact, it comes with a lot of perks. You get to do what you want, when you want. No one else's drama, no one else's mess, you're free. But let's be honest, being single for too long can also feel a little isolating. We all had that moment where we thought, by this age, I'll be in a relationship, or married, or at least have a cute dog with someone else. But when that doesn't happen, it starts to feel like maybe you're falling behind. It can be tough when your friends and family seem to be in their own happy relationships, and you're still navigating the single life. And don't get me started on that societal pressure. Everywhere you look, movies, social media, your aunt who keeps asking when you're getting married. People seem to have their relationships figured out. Meanwhile, you might feel like you're just stuck. But here's the thing. Being single doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It just means you're in a different phase of your life right now. So, let's talk about why that might be. Section 2. The pressure of the one and society's expectations. There's this thing we're all told from an early age. You're supposed to find the one, your soulmate, by a certain point in your life. We've all heard it. Find the love of your life, get married, and have kids. It's the narrative we're sold through movies, books, and even social media. But let me drop a truth bomb. Relationships are hard. They require patience, understanding, compromise, and a lot of emotional work. It's not as easy as it looks in the movies. And that's why finding the right person isn't something that just happens overnight. So, if you haven't found the one yet, don't stress. You're not broken or behind on some timeline. You're just living your life, and that's okay. And honestly, relationships are not about checking off a list of perfect qualities. Yes, attraction, humor, and compatibility are important, but at the end of the day, it's about finding someone who truly understands you, shares your values, and can go through life's ups and downs with you. And that takes time to find. Section 3. Why being single doesn't mean you're worth lesser than what is expected. Let's just pause for a moment and talk about something really important. Being single does not make you less of a person. Seriously, stop internalizing the idea that you're somehow not enough just because you're not in a relationship. Being single isn't a reflection of your worth. It's just a reflection of where you are right now in life. Sometimes people get caught up thinking, if I'm not in a relationship, something must be wrong with me. But that's simply not true. There are tons of reasons why someone might be single at different points in their life. And these reasons can be unique to you and your situation. The key is understanding where you are emotionally, mentally, and practically, and then making the right choices for yourself. Section 4. The 9 surprising reasons you're still single. Alright, now let's really dive in. I've got 9 surprising reasons that might be keeping you single, and these aren't the typical answers you hear all the time. So, listen up. You might just discover something new about yourself. Reason number 1. You're too focused on the idea of love, not the reality of it. We've all been there, right? We watch movies like The Notebook, and we dream of the perfect, whirlwind romance. But here's the reality. Relationships require work. They need patience, communication, and emotional effort. It's not all about grand gestures and candlelit dinners. It's about navigating the day-to-day challenges with someone by your side. So, if you're fixated on this idealized version of love, it might be preventing you from embracing the real, messy, and beautiful work that a healthy relationship actually requires. Reason number 2. You're not taking responsibility for your own emotions. Let's talk about emotional responsibility. We all come into relationships with our baggage, our past experiences, our fears, our insecurities. But here's the thing. If you're not dealing with your own emotions, you're not going to be able to fully show up in a relationship. Healthy relationships require two people who are emotionally ready to meet each other where they are. So, if you're ignoring your emotional health or not taking time to heal from past wounds, it might be harder to find the right person who can really connect with you. Reason number 3. You're afraid of intimacy. Intimacy is more than just physical connection. It's about being vulnerable, honest, and open with someone else. And let's be real, vulnerability is scary. It means letting someone see the real you, the messy parts, the fears, and the insecurities. But without intimacy, relationships can't grow. If you're afraid of being truly open and letting someone in, you might be keeping yourself single because you're not ready to be that vulnerable yet. Reason number 4. You're stuck in the past. We've all been hurt before. Relationships end, and we sometimes carry that pain with us. But here's the thing. If you're still holding on to the past, whether it's old hurt, anger, or unhealed wounds, it can keep you stuck in a loop. You won't be able to move forward and find something new until you let go of what's holding you back. It's time to heal. It's time to move forward. The past doesn't define your future unless you let it. Reason number 5. You're not open to new experiences. Look, I get it. We all have our routines. We like what we like, and change can be hard. But if you're not willing to step outside your comfort zone, whether that's trying new activities, meeting new people, or even exploring new types of relationships, you're limiting your chances of meeting someone who could be a great match for you. Being open to new experiences is crucial if you want to meet new people and make fresh connections. Sometimes, the person you're meant to be with is just around the corner, but you're not in a position to meet them because you're stuck in your own bubble. Reason number 6. You're too picky. We all have our deal breakers. We all know what we're looking for. But, are you too picky? Sometimes, we set these incredibly high standards and end up missing out on some amazing people who don't fit into that tiny, perfect box we've created. The truth is, no one is perfect. And sometimes, being open to someone who doesn't meet every single ideal can lead to a really wonderful relationship that you might have overlooked. Reason number 7. You're not communicating effectively. Communication is the foundation of any relationship. But if you're not communicating well, whether it's about your needs, your feelings, or even your expectations, you're going to struggle to connect on a deeper level with anyone. Healthy communication means being open, honest, and willing to listen. If you're not doing that, you're missing out on the opportunity to really connect with someone who might be a perfect fit. Reason number 8. You're not willing to compromise. Here's the hard truth. Relationships are not about getting everything your way. They're about compromise. You're not going to find someone who agrees with you on everything, and that's okay. What matters is whether you're willing to meet in the middle and find solutions that work for both of you. If you're not willing to compromise, you'll find it difficult to make a relationship work long term. Reason number 9. You're still holding on to past relationships. This one's huge. If you're still thinking about your ex or comparing everyone you meet to your past relationships, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to move forward. You have to let go of the past in order to make room for something new and better. So there you have it, 9 surprising reasons you might still be single. Maybe you've recognized a few of these in yourself, or maybe you've had a few, wow, moments. Either way, I hope this video gave you a little more clarity about your journey. Remember, being single isn't a reflection of your worth, it's just a phase of your life. Understanding these reasons can help you make intentional changes and move forward in your dating life with a fresh perspective. Thanks for watching, guys. If any of these reasons resonated with you, or if you have your own experiences to share, drop a comment below. Kindly subscribe, and don't forget to check out my other videos.